Well, good morning, everyone. Aren't you a talkative bunch today? Look at you. Who's excited? Yeah. Summer Osborne. Me, I'm excited. We are too, Summer. Everyone, welcome to Unity in Naperville, both in-house and our friends online. Wave to our friends online. Hello. I don't know if you can see them. They're all waving to you. So glad you're all here. And how we usually like to, if I haven't introduced, let me introduce myself. My name is Kim-Char Meredith. I joyfully serve as the music director here at Unity in Naperville. And while our Reverend Kity is taking her well-deserved sabbatical, we have special guests who are coming in. You've seen so many of them. And we have another exciting guest today. Yes, I'll give you more about her in a minute. In the meantime, let's start with song. No band today. You don't mind just a girl and her guitar, do you? What we're going to depend on is your voice. You ready to sing? Yeah. I invite you to stand as you're able. And let's sing this together. Let me hear you. Way up, higher, way up, here I go. Way up, before I know it, I am rising to new horizons. Way up, higher, way up, here I go. Way up, before I know it, I am rising to new horizons. Way up, I am graduating to another level. I am ready to rise, 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 rise. I cut the ropes, fear is falling from me. I am beginning to fly, 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 fly. Way up, higher, way up, here I go. Way up, before I know it, I am rising to new horizons. Way up, I'm graduating. I am graduating to another level. I am ready to rise, 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 rise. I cut the rope, fear is falling from me. I am beginning to fly, 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 fly. Way up, higher, way up, here I go. Way up, before I know it, I am rising to new horizons. Way up, higher, way up, here I go. Way up, before I know it, I am rising to new horizons. Way up. Woo! Who's flying? Who's flying? I love it. And you know, we know what we're singing about, that we're rising in thought, rising in consciousness. Yes? Yes, every moment, every thought we choose, higher and higher. Let's sing this together. My thoughts create the world I'm living in. The word takes shape in the form I'm giving it. Again, my thoughts create the world I'm living in. The word takes shape in the form I'm giving it. So whatever is pure, whatever is right, whatever is beautiful, God's sight. Whatever is good, whatever is kind, whatever loveliness I find. Oh, I think upon these things. 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 Again, my thoughts create the world I'm living in. The word takes shape in the form I'm giving it. So whatever is pure, whatever is right, whatever is beautiful in God's sight, whatever is good, whatever is kind, whatever loveliness I find. Oh, I think upon these things. I think, yes, I think upon these things. I think upon these things. I think upon these things. Whatever is pure, whatever is right, whatever is beautiful in God's sight, whatever is good, whatever is kind, whatever loveliness I find. Oh, I think upon these things. I think, yes, I think upon these things. I think upon these things. I think upon these things. Yes. So it is. So it is. I love you so much. Thank you. But I love you so much that I'm willing to lose a nail for you. That's right. The guitar pick flew off the finger. That's okay. What happens? We still think upon these things. Things happen, but we keep our mind and our hearts focused. And I invite you to join me in this prayer right now. Spirit, thank you for this morning, this time to gather together, to be here with one another, to open our hearts to truth, to open our hearts to song that inspires and lifts. And right now, as we move into this time with our special guest, we continue to be wide open, here to receive exactly what you have for each and every single one of us this morning. So it is. Amen. Amen. Let's go ahead and speak the invocation together. Together, there is only one presence, one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. So it is. You may be seated. So out of curiosity, who has not heard Summer Osborne before? Oh, Summer, this is exciting. And you got newbies in the house and online. If you haven't heard her, as those who have heard her will attest, there's a powerful, dare I say, I'm going to use the word ministry. There's a powerful ministry that happens through Summer Osborne. Okay? right? Because we all know there are a lot of good singers out there. We listen to them. There are a lot of good singers. They do their thing and they're beautiful. But when someone is able to share that gift of song that is theirs, but also reach deep into our hearts, meeting us where we're at, that is powerful, powerful. And our guest speaker and musician today does exactly that. I could talk about all the music she's recorded. I could talk about her Posse Award. Yeah, I guess just saying. But sometimes you just have to let the person and the song speak for themselves. So please join me in welcoming our friend, Summer Osborne.
My goodness. I didn't expect all that. No, like seriously, no pressure. Because I just told you, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I just get up there and let Spirit do it. What if I mess it up? Spirit doesn't mess up. What if Spirit is tired today? Because I woke up real tired. I thought it was gonna go down. Look, we're just hanging out, right? We're all friends. It's like we're sitting in my living room. So I don't have to be nervous. Neither do you. I have it under control. Calm down. Standing on the corner with this cup in my hand, waiting for you to look me in the eye and really see who I am. And I would give my last dollar for you to understand why I'm begging for change. When you look past the hate, 'cause you can't see past your pain. When the words of oppression ricochet through my brain, they wanna take away my freedom and keep it that way. So I'm begging for change. We hold on so tightly to that which has been, that we don't even remember what it is we're pushing against. It's the way they've always done it, is all they can say. Well, I'm begging for change. I'm standing on the corner with this cup in my hand, waiting for you to look me in the eye and really see who I am. I would give my last dollar for you to understand why I'm begging for change. Changing the world, changing the soul. Oh, yes, changing the way that we seem to be headed if we don't change it all. I feel I'm losing my faith. So that's why I'm begging for change. We carved out a canyon to march towards the light, but some of them wanna fill it up with their anger and spite. So I'm reaching out to you, 'cause you know we can't do this alone. Yes, I'm standing on the corner with this cup in my hand, waiting for you to look me in the eye and really see who I am. I would hear you to understand why I'm begging for change. Changing the world, changing the soul. Oh, yes, changing the way that we seem to be headed if we don't change it all. I feel I'm losing my faith. That's why I'm begging for change. I feel I'm losing my faith. That's why I'm begging for change. I'm standing on the corner with this cup in my hand, waiting for you to look me in the eye and really see who I am. I would give my last dollar for you to understand why I'm begging for change. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes, I do. That would be great. Look, I wasn't even paying attention. I have to hydrate. I know. So, as you know, well, some of you, not all of you, because apparently some of you are new since the last time I was here, which it's been a hot minute, I guess. Has it? I don't even know. I have no concept of time. It's fine. But some of you will have heard some of this already, but it bears repeating, so don't worry. You won't be bored. My whole platform is spiritual revolution. Yeah? Look, it's permanent. I made a commitment that my mother would probably not be happy about. But we don't, it's fine. She's fine. But spiritual revolution, let me explain what I mean when I say that. And I have said this to you before, but it's worth repeating. Because every time I say it, we're in a different place. And I've been talking about this for at least a decade, trying to prepare you, right? We're in it, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say we're in it? Let me explain what I mean when I say spiritual revolution, okay? I don't mean revolution like a revolt. I mean a revolution like a turn, okay? Kind of like the Industrial Revolution. Before the Industrial Revolution, there was some industry, a little bit, not a lot, and then it seemed like overnight, took a turn, industry everywhere. We take in new thoughts and ideas about almost everything known to humankind. Industry, technology, medicine, ethics, education, entertainment, art, music, education, ethics. Did I already say that? I don't even know. Even politics. The one thing we look at archaically still is religion. And this creates an interesting issue. We have a split in ideology and an advance in technology. So we will disagree on the most basic fundamental things, use an ancient religion to back it up, and then we have the most modern ways to annihilate each other over it. I kind of look at it as part of where we are in our chakra system. Because, you know, we have a chakra system, yes, but also groups can have chakra systems. Our nation, I believe, this is my own personal opinion, okay? Whatever. Our nation has a chakra system. We're looking at the root. What's the one after the root? I always forget it. sacral, thank you. Root, sacral, solar plexus. We are moving into the heart chakra. Look at the root chakra. We're talking, I don't know, like, I wish I had done better research on this so I could explain it better. But here I am, Spirit leading me. And now I have to talk about it, and I'm not sure I'm going to do this right. But listen, we have the root chakra and the, say it again, sacral. Root chakra, we're talking, I don't know, cavemen, survival. Yes, it's survival. It's fight or flight. That's, you know. And then sacral, that is, oh man, I should not have done this. So, but yeah, creativity. So we're like Bach and Beethoven, and we're talking about, you know, solar plexus, industrial revolution, power, money, control. And now we're asking, why are we treating other humans like this? And we're moving into a heart space, and it is moving into our politics. That's why we're asking, wait, why are we treating other people like this? Why are we treating other people like this? Why? Now, you can get all the opinions as to what is happening. There's plenty of people out there telling it like it is. I'm here to remind you how it can be. Okay? We can get into the arguments about what is happening, but my question remains the same. Why are we treating other people like this? And if you can ascertain a reason as to why we're treating other people like this, and you're okay with treating other people like this, then you're missing the connection, right? For whatever reason, because you have to understand that at the point that you get okay with treating other people like this, and this encompasses a lot of things, right? And you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to get too political, you know, but this weekend's gonna be fire, I'll just tell you that. And where was I? ADD, every time. Moving the heart chakra, right. So then you have to understand that if we get okay with treating other people like this, no matter who they are, no matter who they are, no matter who they are, then none of us is immune to that treatment. None of us. Not us, not our friends, not our neighbors, not our children, not our grandchildren. And if we can't make that connection, then we're in a lot of trouble, right? Because a spiritual revolution is asking us to reassess everything we thought we already knew. And not just the conservative, I'm talking all of us. Even those of us who feel we claim ourselves to be progressive and liberal and loving and accepting, like all of us. It is a spiritual revolution is asking us to reassess everything we thought we already knew. And God will show, and I use the word God in a very broad term, right? Whatever you call it, God or spirit or source energy or universe. Where I come from, Southern Baptist, God is already seared in my brain as all of that, right? So God shows God's self through us. God shows themselves, himself, herself through our actions and our words and how we interact with others, no matter what. Especially God shows themselves, himself, herself when it's difficult, when everything seems hopeless and helpless and godless. But God always shows up through us. Through us. And if we can't ask ourselves, how would God show up? It's kind of like, what would Jesus do? How would God show up? If we can't do that, then not even God can help us. Right? Why are we treating other people this way? Because we're looking outside of ourselves for a savior. We're looking outside of ourselves for something to fix it. We're looking outside of ourselves for someone to save us, for something to save us. God shows God's self through us. And all we need to do that is right here already. You just got to choose to get conscious to it, present to it, and use it. Okay. Oh, the pretty people. I forgot the words, just a second. You're so pretty. Water rolls downhill, seeking its own level, never asking why it cannot defy the gravity. The soil beneath the surface knows the purpose of the rain, beauty in the balance, Mother Nature's way, moving, changing, growing, always ever knowing it owes nothing to the world but just to be. The leaves fall when they're supposed to fall. The roots are where the growing begins. Has it ever occurred to you that you are powerful beyond all measure? Has it ever occurred to you that you are beautiful beyond all measure? Has it ever occurred to you that you are seeking faith outside yourself when all the love you need is, all the love is right where you are? The planets and the sun circling in space, using one's own gravity to hold another in its place. I wonder if they know their path is a part of the whole thing, the whole thing. Fall in love with being, fall in love with growing, fall in love with life itself, and you'll know what I mean. You are not alone. No, you are part of everything. Has it ever occurred to you that you are powerful beyond all measure? Has it ever occurred to you that you are beautiful on many levels? Has it ever occurred to you that you are seeking faith outside yourself when all the love you need is, all the love is right where you are? Do 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 tweet high, yeah. Do 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 do. We're made of light, we're made of power and of pure love. The same atoms and the molecules of stardust. Think about these things and how they're made and how you can trust the rhythm of the universe, the synergy of love. Stand into the possibilities that you can amplify your purpose in this life and how you're more than qualified to multiply the ways that we can change a universe. Try to write the story differently, how we were made to unify. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. Has it ever occurred to you, you are powerful beyond all measure? Has it ever occurred to you that you are beautiful on many levels? Has it ever occurred to you that you are seeking faith outside yourself when all the love you need is, all the love is right where you are? Yeah. Naperville. So all of this comes with lots of change, right? We're expanding. We are expanding as a species. That's called evolution, right? And it feels like we're moving backwards sometimes. Yeah? Let's interact here. Look, don't make me any more nervous than I have to be, okay? Like, we're just hanging out, right? So, like, we're expanding. That's what this changing is. That's why, so with expansion comes change, even for all of us, no matter what. And change is not easy, right? Change is, hard, but it's a crap show. Okay? It's a flippin' flappin' circus. And change is scary, and it's hard. Transition is hard, even if it's transition to good or, it's still hard, it's still difficult. Our challenge is to remain open to change by just witnessing what is, accepting what is. And this, you know what, Gen Z and Gen A are honey badgers, okay? If you know, you know. They don't give a crap, and I'm here for it, okay? Most of the time, as generations go, the older generation, it takes us a while to figure, and I'm considered an older generation now. We figure out that the young ones will do what they want to do in the way that they figure out how to do it, no matter what. They were brought into this without their consent. They look at it, they see, you know what I'm talking about. I know. Are you Gen Z? Yeah, I thought so. I love you. They'll do it in the way they figure out how to do it that works for them, right? They witness the world around them, and they say, I don't like that. I don't like that. Well, let's do that differently, okay? And then we're standing on our front porch going, get off my lawn! Right? We don't consider all the things that have to happen for the younger generation to turn it like this. Usually I look at them and I'm like, I know, right? Who raised them? And then make a lot of awkward eye contact. Because we did. We showed them what was, and they have the opportunity, just like we did, to let go of what's not working and support the best of what is working. And so here we are, every older generation, not me, except me. I'm not doing it. That's not true. That's not true. Look, I remember my dad told me that, he's a brilliant man. He's a farmer, and he can darn near build a combine from the ground up, okay? Grow weird stuff in his yard. He's a master at math, and he loves the mathematics of farming, and he's business-oriented, and he is way more progressive than he should be. I'm really lucky, but also a lot of life experience, right? But I remember when I was 16, and he brought the first family Hewlett-Packard into the house and set it in the middle of the living room and was like, looked at me, you know what to do with that thing? I was like, I'll figure it out. And like 15 minutes later, we're firing it up, and everybody's looking over my shoulder. What is this new thing? Look, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Look, she's like Hewlett-Packard. I don't know. I'm laughing. It's funny, but I don't know what a Hewlett-Packard is. Okay? That's fine. I'm not talking to you about this. Okay? This is for everyone else. We're just like, and my brother and sister and I sat at that computer for hours. Our brains were so starving for just like this kind of cognitive exercise, right? But I think my dad sat at that computer a handful of times, and every time he did, I had to sit right next to him and show him how to use it. He hated it. He hated it. He was like, look, when I was in college, they had a computer, and it took up the entire basement of the education building. And I couldn't figure out why a computer needed to be that big, right? But now I seem to remember a 19-month-old baby showing me how to use an app on my iPhone. I'm not kidding. Everything I learned in Photoshop, I learned from a 9-year-old kid on YouTube. So yeah, I need to humble myself a little bit because it looks messy. They got it. They got it. It's fine. And we are not moving backwards because that's not how time moves. Okay, it's like Mercury in retrograde. Like, I think we're in it right now, aren't we? Yeah, and I'm hoping that my Mercury's a little more Freddy than retrograde. However, it doesn't look like, it looks like it's moving backwards, but it's not. Because that's not how planets move. If they did, we'd all be thrown off into the space. That's not how planets move. We're not moving backwards because that's not how time moves. It's messy, but that's not how time moves. It's gonna be okay. We're not going to hell in a handbasket, okay? We don't have to run around like headless chickens, all right? What we do need to do is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, 5. What we do need to do is get right with Jesus. Okay, align your chakras, squeegee your third eye. It just means get grounded, get centered before you go out slaying dragons, because we're all walking around with double-edged swords. In everything you say, do, decide, ask yourself, will this, can this, does this heal the hearts of humanity? If so, carry on. If no, quit it. Super simple. Not as simple as you'd think, right? Why? Because we're the older generation. It's just be aware of that fact. Remain open to change. It's probably not going to look like you want it, like you assumed it would, okay? Drop the expectations of what that looks like. It's going to be messy. And I will say, and it is a little political, but look, our politics at this point have to reflect our highest morals and values, right? Well, doesn't that make sense? And I think we're moving towards that. I really do. I've never had this much hope. I have never had this much hope. Never. And I think because everything was so dire before, like Obama was awesome. That was lots of hope. I didn't think I could get more hopeful than that. I was wrong. Because then 2016 happened, and I'd have taken George W. back in a second, and I never thought I would have ever said that. Ever, ever, ever. In a heartbeat. Okay? And I spent my early 20s, big activist against that dude. I was like, rah! Oh, see? And now, he's sitting back there going, how do you like me now? You know? But I have hope. And I just had to hold on. I know that the critical mass has tipped in favor of us, in favor of life itself. I just had to wait. And it's still going to be messy, even if it turns out the way I want it to. It's still going to be messy because change is hard. But the old energy is dying out. And it knows it's dying out, so it's scratching and clawing for its last-ditch effort to hold on. But that's not how time moves. So they'll make it a little uncomfortable. There's that capo. You hear it. I know you hear it. Whatever. But it's not that we're supposed to find our path, necessarily. It's that we'll look down one day and realize we've been on it all along. It's part of the process. I'm lying on my back, my pillow's at my feet. It seems my head is in the wrong place. If I'm trying to sleep, I figure if I stay this way, I'll float into another day, and the separateness of yesterday will cease to be the back and forth of then and now. It convolutes my mind. I know that I will get there if I just let go of time. But time is an illusion that just gives us excuses not to try. Oh, be still and know you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Be still and know if you weren't supposed to, then you wouldn't be. And what could have been really couldn't have, 'cause what is just is. You can't change that. Be still. Be still and know. People come and people go like colored strands of yarn. In and out, they weave about without much regard for the role they play in destiny. We're so much bigger than we see. It's a never-ending tapestry that comes to life. It's easier for me to love without explaining why. I do it 'cause my heart defines love as undefined, and limits just don't represent the complicated picture as designed. Oh, be still and know you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Be still and know if you weren't supposed to, then you wouldn't be. And what could have been really couldn't have, 'cause what is just is. You can't change that. Be still. Be still and know. Just like a melody, it soothes and burns, but in between the notes, the timing is always the same. So you're better off just listening. Enjoy the song's entirety, and the symmetry will just fall into place. The symmetry will just fall into place. The symmetry will just fall into place. Be still and know that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Be still and know if you weren't supposed to, then you wouldn't be. And what could have been really couldn't have, 'cause what is just is. You can't change that. Be still. Be still and know. Thank you. What time am I supposed to be done? I was going to say, I have one more, if that's okay. Okay. All right. Is that all right? Are you hungry? Yes. I know. How are you feeling, though? Are you ready for this weekend? I mean, not this weekend, this week. I told you I have no concept of time. It's Sunday. Right, okay. Because look, you already know. I don't have to tell you. This week is going to be so amazing. But I'm really glad I'm going home today. Because I don't do big hordes of people. I just want to see it on TV. Okay? I used to be that guy. I used to be very extroverted. Drop me in the thick of things. That's where I belong. Woohoo, let's go to the rodeo. But I'm middle-aged now. And I'm tired. And I don't know if you've been following me on the Book of Face, but I have kids now. 5 of them. 5 kids. I went from 0 to 5. Look, I'm a middle-aged lesbian who never had kids. Okay? That was my choice. And also a deal breaker. If I were to date someone, if they had kids at home, no, because I'm on the road too much, right? And then Stephanie. I was like, well, okay, let's try it. They bring me toe-to-toe with myself every day. The only way I could heal my inner child is being challenged by these little crotch goblins. Okay? They make me get real present real fast. And I didn't think I'd ever experience that. Like, no. I had no business growing humans, okay? I was a teacher, I'm an aunt. That's fine, totally different. That kind of responsibility is frightening. But like I always say, and it goes right along par for the course, change is happening. Whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, whether or not you approve. One of 2 things will happen. You'll either walk with it mindfully, or you will be dragged. But if we want to propel the momentum towards love, which we do, yes? I'm in the right place, right? Okay. If we want to tip the scales in favor of life itself, then we have to understand we don't have to agree on all the details in order to be moving in the same direction. Do not confuse unity with uniformity. Okay, I know, right? It's like, whoa. That's some of maybe the issue some of we're seeing. If you're more progressive, if you're more liberal, we are more inclusive and we diversify. Because we just allow, right? We allow for diversity and we diversify. So when we want to organize, we're just like, I don't know, But I feel like we're in a place now where do not confuse unity with uniformity. There is more of us that want to love than the ones that don't. And our job in all of this, because there's a lot of things we can't control, but what we can control is how we operate within our world. We have a choice in everything we do, say, decide. Will this heal the hearts of humanity? Does this heal the hearts of humanity? If so, carry on. If no, quit it. Quit it. So will you be a vacuum or will you be a light? That was a question. A light? Yeah? Let's do it, y'all. Because I don't know if you know it or not, but you are part of a movement. Okay? Whether you like it or not, sorry guys, you came here today. You're already there. We are to be witness to what is and open to change. And you're part of a movement that is moving us towards closer and closer to the gooder stuff. Okay? And this movement is becoming a force. And so, no pressure, but you feel a burning in your chest. You know you're different than the rest. And sometimes it makes it feel like you could cry. When you're looking at the world through the heart that's on your sleeve, rather than your saline eyes. And sometimes it scares you to death. And sometimes it stops you in your tracks. Sometimes it makes it feel like you're pushing for nothing. But then everything gets quiet and the world moves in slow motion. And that little voice inside you whispers, do something. This is your call. You're called to be the one who will inspire, climb mountains tall to find you that shines brighter than the sun. And you will not waver, you will stand tall, you will be brave. You're gonna be the difference between loving and resistance. So hear me when I say, you are able, you're willing, you're strong. This is your call, yes. This is your call, yes. You hear the thunder in your voice. You know you have no other choice but to open up your mouth and just let it fly. When you look down at your hands and you know the best laid plans are the ones that push you up from deep inside. And they'll try to make you believe that you cannot question what you see, that you should just lay low. But no one's ever sown a seed without breaking up the ground. And no one's ever made history by settling for status quo. This is your call. You're called to be the one who will inspire, climb mountains tall to find you that shines brighter than the sun. And you will not waver, you will stand tall, you will be brave. You're gonna be the difference between loving and resistance. So hear me when I say, you are able, you're willing, you're strong. This is your call, yes. This is your call, yes. So be the love, and love will be the change that change you want to see. Wear what makes you feel good. Take who you want to prom. And I will sit with you till there's liberty and justice for all. This is your call. You're called to be the one who will inspire. Climb mountains, turn a fire that shines brighter than the sun. And you will not waver. You will stand tall. You will be brave. You're gonna be the difference between loving and resistance. So hear me when I say, you are able, you're willing, you're strong. You are able, you're willing, and you're strong. You are able, you're willing, you're strong. This is your call, yes. This is your call, yes. This is your call. 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 Thank you.
Our friend Summer Osborne. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. I love how, doesn't matter. I love how she's like, oh, okay, I'm not quite sure we're going to speak on. We're going to go with Spirit on this. And this is how Spirit works, because I think there's definitely, tell me if you notice it too, that there's this message going forth, particularly in the last couple weeks, about change. About change. You know, I actually spoke last week, and the message was on change. Of course it was. And then our e-news came out, and who wrote it? Was it Maureen who wrote the e-news article this week? Who was it? Gina wrote the e-news article, and she writes in the first line, I swear to God, I wrote this before Kim-Char spoke, but this article is on change. Hit number 2. Hit number 3, Summer, you walk in and it's about change. Spirit is speaking something to our hearts, your heart in particular. I'm trusting, and we always can trust, that Spirit is revealing to us within ourselves what that message is for us. Wouldn't you agree? That's how it works. That's how it works. You know, here at Unity in Naperville, what we do, and most churches, we're creating that space so that it works that way. That Spirit moves, and we're in that presence where we get to learn and grow. Right now is that time of the service where we get to share in an offering. And that's a powerful way to say, yes, I get it. This is where I grow. This is where I get the message that I need. This message on change in particular for this last couple of weeks. So I invite you now to partake in this opportunity to give online. Certainly you can go to unityinnaperville.org, make a donation there. If you prefer to mail a check, we lovingly receive that, and you can send it by mail to P.O. Box 9733, Naperville, Illinois, 60567. So I'll go ahead and call the usher up front, whomever's taking care of that today. And as we're collecting Would you do us another song? Yes, indeed. Again, Summer Osborne, friends. There you go.
What will I do now? Well, and afterwards we have a little lunch and then a concert. It's me. So we have so I'll be playing a little bit more, probably talking less. I don't know, if you're lucky. I did it. Best part of life is living it. Best part of love is giving it. The very best thing about your pretty little smile is it's contagious. I'll catch it and share it for a while. Best part of the sleep is the dreaming, and best part of the dream is believing. So I'm pretty sure before you fall asleep, you should know you are the best thing to me. You should know you are the best thing to me. Oh, baby, just sit back and feel me. It's not hard, it's really easy. All you gotta do is love the skin you're in because you're beautiful, and then let it move you, satisfy and soothe you, knowing that it's you who makes all of the magic. You're a wizard and you know it, and life is supposed to be fun. Oh, the earth will turn and the sun will rise on you and me and all those other guys. But the difference in the wrong and right side of the bed is which way you choose to roll. So push your bed up against the wall, baby. Just sit back and feel me. It's not hard, it's really easy. All you gotta do is love the skin you're in because you're beautiful, and then let it move you, satisfy and soothe you, knowing that it's you who makes all of the magic. You're a wizard and you know it, and life is supposed to be fun. Life is supposed to be fun. Life is supposed to be fun.
Thank you. Usher, if you'd like to come up. Everyone, will you go ahead and... Here's Jeff. Jeff will be right up here. And as he holds your gifts that we're so grateful for, I invite you to extend your hand together with me. And let's speak this blessing together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am grateful. So it is. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And now time for our announcements.
Hi. Can you hear me? All right. I'm Liz. I'm going to share the announcements. Summer, you are beyond amazing. You're just, thank you so much. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. We are so glad that you're here. Please complete the orange registration card at the welcome table and leave at the info table. We'll keep you posted about upcoming events. Virtual newcomers can sign up for the weekly e-news at unityinnaperville.org. Join us today after service for lunch and Summer Osborne in concert. Concert tickets, yeah. $20 each, lunch is $5, so please stay. Monday Morning Metaphysics meets tomorrow online at 10:30 a.m. They are reading The Power of Decision by Raymond Charles Barker. Newcomers always welcome. We're making more prayer beads for the Theasa Fest on Saturday at 10 a.m. We'd love your help. Check e-news or the event calendar for more info. Let's go to lunch next Sunday after church at Pomegranate Cafe. Join us for Farkle Game Night, Saturday, September 6th at 7 p.m. Farkle is an entertaining point-scoring dice game similar to Yahtzee or Bunko. Please bring snacks to share and $2 cash to fund the prize pot. Will you volunteer to work the Unity in Naperville booth at Theosa Fest on Saturday, September 7th? Theosa Fest is an annual Mind, Body, Spirit festival hosted by the Theosophical Society in America, and we're hosting a booth to share info about Unity in Naperville. Multiple shifts are available. Sign up in the CAF or email admin@unityinnaperville.org. Do you shop at Amazon? Yeah, I do. If so, you can help us raise funds at no extra cost to you. You start your shopping by accessing Amazon through the link on our homepage. Go to unityinnaperville.org first. Scroll to the bottom and click on that Amazon link, then start shopping. Unity will receive a donation from Amazon based on what you spend. Thank you for your support. Our prayer chaplain today is Sharon. Yay, Sharon! She can pray with you in the prayer room after the service, or email your name and phone number to prayer@unityinnaperville.org, and a chaplain will call you today by 1 p.m. For all details on our events, see the event calendar at unityinnaperville.org. And Margot Davis has a special announcement. Where's Margot? Oh, that's okay. All right, that's it then. Thank you. Come next week.
Okay. So everyone, you're the last person on our docket for our summer Songspiration series. Have you enjoyed it this summer? We've had some incredible artists. We've had Daniel Nemad, Amy Steinberg, Summer Osborne. So thank you so much for being part of it. Oh, Kim-Char was here too. Will you sing a last closing song for us, everyone?
I hope you know this one. You better know this one. Oh, yeah. Just so you know, the only reason I even play at Unity churches is because of Kim-Char. I played I was at Iowa Women's Music Festival 100 years ago. We look good, don't we? I know. She was the MC and she was playing, and I got done with my set, and she's like, "You're a unitic." And I was like, I don't know what that is. She's like, "Really?" She's like, "You've never played at a Unity church?" I was like, "Oh, I don't play at church. My Southern Baptist church kicked me out a long time ago, and I don't want to be smite." She's like, No. You don't understand. And she was right, I didn't. Because the first time I went to a Unity church, I bawled the entire time. I was like, oh my gosh, I can go to church. So thank you, Kim-Char, because you quite literally changed my life in that moment. Because that's basically mostly all I do now is lots and lots and lots of unities. Look, I love thank you. I love it because I don't have to try so hard to convince you, right? I just have to remind you. That's all. I am here. I am whole as I am. I am safe. I am loved as I am. I am grateful and I'm free. I am as perfect as can be. I am here. I am whole as I am. Nothing can illuminate the darkness like a serenade. Nothing can make peace like a song. We've got a ways to go, but then we're closer than we've ever been. So let's walk together on and on. I am here. I am whole as I am. I am safe. I am loved as I am. I am grateful and I'm free. I'm as perfect as can be. I am here. I am whole as I am. I propose a family that looks a lot like you and me, including all the people that we love. Then we'll take a photograph of everybody as they laugh, put it in the book entitled Us. I am here, I am whole as I am. I am safe, I am loved as I am. I am grateful and I'm free. I'm as perfect as can be. I am here, I am whole as I am. May seem just like a song, it may seem just like a thought, but soon it will take hold and become a truth that's taught for generations and generations and generations. I am here, I am whole as I am. I am safe, I am loved as I am. Oh, just as I am. I am grateful and I'm free. I'm as perfect as can be. I am here, I am whole as I am. It's totally fine. It's fine. I am here, I am whole as I am. I am safe, I am loved as I am. I am grateful and I'm free. I'm so grateful. I'm as perfect as can. There is nothing wrong with me. I am here. I am whole as I am. Oh, just as I am. I am here. I am whole as I am. Oh, I love you guys. God dang it.
So, Cindy, we'll go ahead and keep this slide up for our closing affirmation. We sang it. I invite you one more time. Let us speak to this. Speak this together. Hold it in your heart. Know it. Know the truth of it for yourself. Together, I am here. I am whole as I am. I am safe. I am loved as I am. I am grateful and I'm free and I'm as perfect as can be. I'm here. I am whole as I am. Truth. truth. Everyone, thank you so much for being here, both in the room, our friends online. For those in the house, I just wanted to say, Farkle. I'm sorry, I just wanted to say the word Farkle. I saw it, and it wanted to come out, Farkle. Never played it, but now I'm intrigued. So I hope you'll join us for Farkle. And right now we're going to have a lunch lovingly prepared. I'll call her Chef, by Chef Deb DeSandro. Your Italian feast awaits you. If you haven't decided yet on lunch, I think probably Susan will be at the table if you want to go ahead and pay for a lunch. If you haven't decided on the concert, I sure hope you're planning on staying, and she'll still have those tickets available at the table as well. And we'll eat, and then we'll probably start around, let's be realistic, 12:45-ish. 12:45-ish. Sounds good? Everyone's blessings. Thank you.